Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Jessica Jeanz of the Hustletown Network, and this is Behind the Hustle. We're going to start up these interviews again and appreciate everybody who's watching, or if you're watching it on the replay, we appreciate you too. And a lot of you guys already know the special guest I have tonight, Mr. That Boy Moy Canales. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Straight up.
I'm glad that we could make it happen. We haven't had any guests allowed, like no guests absolutely at the radio station.
Okay.
So, we're able to set up this streaming to get us going again. And
technology.
yeah, technology. So it's actually been a really good thing because now we can actually, you're at the studio, I'm chilling, and we can still, have an interview. So the thing that I want to talk about, you have this new project out. What's the name of the project?
Ridgemont Roadrunner. I just put it out about 2-3 weeks ago. It's basically is where I'm from. I was born and raised in Ridgemont, south side of Houston, Texas. And I always had in mind I was gonna name my album, after my neighborhood, but I waited till I gained like a fan base. Because only in hip hop, they want to know where you're from, right?
Right.
Like that's how I feel. Like it's very important. Like all my favorite rappers, I had to know where they were from. You know what I'm saying? And only in the hip hop genre is like they need to know that because I guess we get so personal with our music. It's like a testimony and stuff like that. So, so I waited till I build a little fan base. I said, cool, I'm gonna take them on this journey. Take my, my fans with me on this journey or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Ridgemont Roadrunner is basically my elementary school. Like that's my mascot, the Roadrunner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's the school sits dead in the middle. You know what I'm saying, of the neighborhood, and that's our mascot. It's a Roadrunner. So basically, I just kept it simple like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, really. You know what I'm saying? And from there, I just run with it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a perfect time just to, take the people who are jamming my music and let them know where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And we could build from there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So.
Right. And a really good project too, because I've heard your music before. How many other albums did you have before this one?
I want to say like 3 that are actually like streaming, like on Apple Music and Spotify. It's 3. It's like God Got Me. I dropped that about 3 years ago. I did a project with GT Garza called Real Chances. And then I did Soldier Side, and this would be my 4th, so I have 3 before this.
Okay, yeah, and I've heard a lot of your music before, stuff that I've come across, stuff that you submitted, things you've had on the network, and it's always jamming. This was a little different, and in a good way. I'm a person who likes different styles. I like jazz, I like rock, I like a lot of different genres, and when you have something that's a little funky and a little different than and that's what I felt. I was like, wow, like this whole jams.
That's what I'm saying. that's what I'm trying to do is just like, make it for the ride, you know what I'm saying? Make it for the barbecue in the backyard type shit, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to just be, it's always music, right? So you got to keep it vibing good and a good feeling, you don't want too much, too much sad and depressed, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple songs, on life, but I always got to come out with love at the end, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overall.
That's what I noticed too, that, a lot of what's being spoken on the material that you have, it's, it's very positive. And there's this one where there's a clip of a girl just speaking some real talk. And I was just like, wow, like I had to replay that one again. I'm not sure of the name again, but because like when I had it on, I was like cleaning. Right, that's the way I listen to music. I just throw something on, I start cleaning. Right? So I don't really know like the names, but I was going in order and I was listening to all of the songs, and if something would catch my eye, like, oh wait, is that a feature? Who is that? Some of them I recognize, like Young Easy. You have a feature on. Castro Escobar is also on there. Cassette Codes, that's a really great song. And he's doing things out of the box, so you guys really did well with that one.
No doubt, like that's what I like about Houston. It's like a buffet of musicians. Like we're the 3rd biggest city or 4th, whatever. So it's so many good artists, musicians, and it's like you could just pick like, okay, I want to put Cassette Codes, for example, on this type of production. You know what I'm saying? Like on a track sound production. Put get an EXO beat and put like Young Easy on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can actually admit, like it's like a buffet, and I like doing. I like the fact that we can we have that advantage to do that here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I like Cassette Coast. You know, I got the band son on there. I got, like you said, I got Young Easy, Mylino. Like, I always wanted to put them together on the track. So I put Young
Yeah,
Easy on the track, and it came out solid. You know, that's probably like, I just posted up today. I like looking at my analytics and my top songs of the month. And this Hood Trauma basically is sitting like at number 2. Stepping Out with Cassette Coast is in number 3, and the streams just keep shooting up. So I like looking at that. That lets me know how I can approach and market my next. You know what I'm saying? My
right,
next move. So
right. So,
just on the lookout. You know?
and that's a good point that you brought that up, because if you want variety, and you have the variety here with the
Yeah.
different artists, and a lot of people, they'll still want to move to LA, still want to move to Atlanta, but if you think about it, a lot of the people that are hot right now are popping off from right here in H-Town. You got the hottest people right now that are from Houston, or have Houston roots, and this is definitely one of those like boiling pots, melting pots of music.
Yeah. I don't know what it is though. It's like I don't. I would go out of town and I would network with people out there. I got my boy C&G from out there from Pomona, California. I got him on this album too.
Oh, nice, Pomona.
So it's like so it's good to travel. I know we're good here too, but I always suggest people to go out of town too. You network out there because you don't know the hookups and stuff. And it's weird how it works. You go out of town and it's like your city's gonna show you love because they actually see you making moves instead of just staying put. So it's tricky, but then they want you back to represent for them. And basically, you know what I'm saying? It's if I go anywhere, I'm gonna end up, no matter what, I'm gonna represent my city. So it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I would like to go to Cali, you know what I'm saying, to the East Coast of New York and stuff like that, just wherever, people vibe my music, you know what I'm saying? So,
right, pick up a new fan base, pick up a new region.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, yeah.
Right. So we talked earlier, and you talked about you're an analytics guy. So what are some of the things when you do your analytics and you watch your videos and you watch your streamings and you learn this stuff and you look, what are the things and the strategies that you've had to do because based on the analytics that you've seen?
The thing is weird. Like at first, there's a lot of artists out there that don't want to. They hold on to the music because they scared it's gonna fail. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to learn that a little bit late. I said, let me just throw it up in the air, and people are gonna attract to it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's just gonna. It don't matter. You can't pick your fans. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I want all my fans to be from Houston. No, you know what I'm saying? I look at my analytics. I got like Chicago is like my second city. If Houston's number 1, then Chicago falls in place, and then I got Dallas and stuff like that. So it's always dope to watch because then it sets you up to where you want to do your shows at. So analytics does a lot with that. It shows you, I got Spotify for artists, Apple Music for artists. So to your artists out there, that's real good to download that app and get your information off that. And I'm with GT Distribution with Empire stuff, so they give me my own dashboard, and that's real dope because you can see it all, the whole breakdown, and I'm just like, I watch that like I would watch Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly on. I'm watching. I can't stop. Go back and I look at it. I'm just constantly on it, looking, just learning what's my next move, what people are vibing to, how can I approach my next step. You know what I'm saying? So, right. And I always got music, so I gotta wait for what what I'm saying I can put on next. So.
Right, because I was going to say, because, if you notice that a particular type of song or vibe is hitting more than something you experimented with, then you're like, okay, well, you know what, let me not experiment with that, but go back. And, when you said earlier about being afraid that it's going to flop, I actually saw like this quote the other day that said, if you're afraid to fail, you're not built to win.
Yeah. That's perfect. No, that's what exactly is true. You know what I'm saying? You got to be fearless. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe that your shit is jamming. And some, like my boy Faye would tell me, don't worry, man. Somebody out there like your music. You know what I'm saying? So we just clown on each other. Don't worry, put it out. Somebody out there like it. You know what I'm saying? So, just throw it out, and it's true. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick your fans pick you. And that's who you pay it to because they feel what you're saying. As long as you keep it real, those are the fans that you want because you don't got to fake the funk. They like you for being you, and those are the ones that stay here in the long run. You don't keep it commercial, you keep it real, and then they're gonna stick with you for the long run. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to me dropping my album, naming it like my neighborhood, and there's It's like, come on, get on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna we're going on this trip, see how far, you know what I'm saying, God gonna take me on it. So
All
it's
right.
dope.
If you're just joining us right now, we're speaking with Moy Canales from right here in Houston. And, he's had several projects out. He's had so many collabs and worked with different artists across the city. You can catch all of his stuff all over social media. And even on his, YouTube, go check that out. His Instagram, follow the links and also stream them. But he's got the new album out, Ridgemont Roadrunner. And how many tracks you got on that? About 15 or?
Nah, it's 10. I got 10 on there.
Okay.
And then I actually seen that my last two albums also I had 10. Something about that number, I don't want to oversaturate it. I guess I don't know. It's just like I think 10 or even
That's
less.
solid. I like that. That's a solid number.
With growing up, I'm the youngest of three brothers. So like my oldest brother, we used to jam a lot of street military. And it's a local band, and them dudes always they never had like 15, 20 tracks. It's always like 7 or 8. But what was dope is like we knew every song, you know what I'm saying? And so you knew another hit. You knew, you know what I'm saying, every single song word by word, because it wasn't so much. They served you just enough, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So that's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? You can't.
That's a good little strategy right there.
Yeah, you want people to actually listen to your music. I know we're living in an era where people want something quick. You know what I'm saying? Drop something, what's next? But let them marinate for a little bit.
I like that. So you have a couple of features that I wanted to talk about, which were the couple of female artists that you had. Those girls came in just spitting, and I'm like, wait a minute, who is that? So tell me about those features. Who are those ladies, and how'd you get?
It's my homegirl Beans. She's from North Philly. She was actually on that show Rhythm and Flow.
Okay.
Yeah, she was actually on there. I highlighted her a couple of years ago. I've been having that verse. I've been sitting on that verse for a minute, and I didn't know what to do for a minute. And I was like, all right, when I put out this album, I'm like, all right, cool. She from Philly. They real hip hop heads. Let me put out a girl from Texas that's a hip hop head too. You know what I'm saying? So I thought like KP, Crystal Poppin'. You know what I'm saying? That's in mind. And I know she loves hip hop just like Beans. So it's good. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I had to doubt was like more like these girls gonna kill me on this track. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I bet
low key they did. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so I'm just like, let me go ahead and make sure I come correct out here, because these girls they killed the whole song. You know what I'm saying? Just back to back. And Beans, when she hit me up, she's like, man, I love that beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and do 16. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's dope. But in my head, I'm like, fuck, I gotta write another 4-6 bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you listen to the song, I'm just running with it. You know what I'm saying? And I called it prenup for the simple fact that it's like we're married to the music. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're married to this here. So it's like, and at the end of the song, I said, this ain't no prenup, it's real love. You know what I'm saying? We're taking all our chances, and it's perfect because these girls are hip hop heads. You know what I'm saying? They're real dedicated to their craft. So I'm just like, they love music just like I do. Like we married to this game type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I took that concept. You know what I'm saying?
The track is dope. The track is very dope. If you're just joining us right now, we're talking with Moy Canales, and he's got this new album. It's available everywhere. I'm an Apple user, so I have it on my iTunes, and it's Ridgemont Roadrunner. He's got 10 tracks on that. He's got Young Easy, who's featured on there, who was always going to kill it. Castro Escobar. He also has Cassette Coast and Beans and Crystal Poppin'. So
Cassette Coast and the band son. The band son's a young gunner, man, and he's he go hard. Like he's fresh on the scene. I met him through one of my homeboys, old school homeboys. That's actually his nephew. And just off the strength of my boy Too Short, you know what I'm saying, he told me about him. I just went to go listen to him. I'm like, oh shit, like that boy got some heat. And homeboy was cool. I told him, I hollered at him. He said, cool. I sent him the track. He sent them up right back. You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go. And I'm like, and I put him on a Risco funk beat. You know what I'm saying? Risky.
Yeah. That's dope. So
I went back to my little buffet of musicians. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me produce it with this artist. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got other stuff in mind too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that seems like a lot of fun because you're almost DJ Khaleding it, right? Like because you're picking and choosing and
Yeah,
putting something together, like almost like a mad scientist, a little
there
dash
you
of
go.
this,
Yeah,
dash of that. Yeah,
yeah. And at the same time, you showing love and you breaking bread. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to stop thinking like um we gotta stop thinking like, nah, I'm too cool to do a song. Like, I'm gonna reach out to anybody and everybody. That's what separates me from a lot of these artists. Like, I don't care what they like. If I like you, I'm a fan. I want to work with you. I don't have that chip on my shoulder. I gotta feel like, nah, I can't holler at him because he might think, like I'm on his tip or I'm reaching out for him. Or like, nah, bro, like let's just work. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So, Moy, you've been doing this for a while now. You've been doing this since 2012 when we talked earlier. So
Yeah,
you've had some experience, ups and downs, and uh,
yeah.
tell me some of your maybe obstacles and
COVID.
okay.
COVID is an obstacle. There you go.
But
Nah,
yeah, go ahead and tell us, like, maybe some of the things because of COVID, what's happened, and how you were managed to make it through.
everything stops. You can't do nothing on the road. You can't do no shows. You can't. So, but what's crazy is just a couple weeks ago. Um, I really don't want to get into the story, but my distribution deal actually came at me with a better percentage. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed in that way. So now I'm seeing bigger money quicker. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was behind, somebody just left me hanging. So I was just like, all right, cool, cool, cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I went to go take my music down. And when they found out I was taking my music down, they're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, we don't want you to leave us. You know what I'm saying? The distribution company called me up and they told me that, and they were like, just stay with us. And I'm like, well, my deal was with this person over here. They're like, you know what? Forget about that. Just stick with us and we're going to give you a better deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything shot up. So now I'm seeing my numbers go up quicker. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that, that was a little obstacle, but it's like, I guess God bless me. That's what I could just say. God really blessed me. And it's like I got my own record company now, New South now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pushed by, GT distribution through Empire, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good now. Now I'm loading up all my music in there. I had music in United Masters, TuneCore. I started off with TuneCore, United Masters. I had a couple albums there. And then, of course, GT Distribution. So now I just grabbed all my music out of United Masters and TuneCore and just flipped it over here with Empire and GT. So
Well,
that's that.
congratulations on that. Great job.
Yeah, you just never know what happens. But obstacles always gonna be part of it. You just gotta just keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keep doing. That's all I could say. You got love. If you got love for this, you're not gonna stop. Like sometimes I get frustrated and I'm like, man, fuck this music shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. And then I tell myself, all right, if I stop making music, what am I gonna be doing? Music.
Right.
You
So
know,
what would you be
honestly,
doing if you weren't doing music? You said music?
it's just music. Like I'm gonna be doing music no matter what. Like you're gonna catch me in the studio creating. You know what I'm saying? It's the love for it. So I'm not saying that I'll do it for free, but I'll do it for free because I was doing it for free before. You know what I'm saying? So I just love creating music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep on doing. I'm gonna keep being myself, and I see everything moving up slowly. And I think that's the best way. Not slowly, but like make sure you gather every angle. You just not spread it too much to where you can't grab on what's going. You can't sink, blow up too big, you'll sink too quick.
Right, right, right. So give me 1 second. I got to get the door real quick. My homegirl came and stopped through. I'll be right back. Come on in. Thanks, guys. This is live. This is all live right here. But yeah, if you're just joining us right now, we're talking with Moy Canales, and he's got a new project out, so you definitely want to follow him. He's got so much other music too that you can go back if you're not familiar with his music. He's got a catalog of music you can catch up on, hours of great stuff. He's got videos, and he's streaming everywhere. So it's Ridgemont Roadrunner. And do I have you on me? No, there you are. And he I'm just saying you got to check out I love the features. I love the project. It was a little different than what I expected, but a good different. If you ever heard Coase do some stuff, and if you can just imagine, if you're a fan of Coase and his style and the way he's versatile, along with Moy, and it just made for a great partnership. And I just really, really thought that you had a great project, and I was like, you know what? Let's start these interviews up again, because there's so many great projects that are being put out right now that no one is, interviews have stopped and things like that. And that's what I decided that I wanted to do with this network in the first place, was to highlight the great talent that we have here, these hidden gems, all the people here that maybe aren't getting love on the radio or not getting that mainstream attention, and just highlight the great artists that are here. So thank you so much, Moy. Is there anything that you want fans to know, or people that have never heard your music before, anything you want them to know?
Start following me, you know what I'm saying? On Instagram, Moy_Canales. It's like that on Twitter, Facebook, Dat Boy Moy TV on YouTube. So, and just Moy Canales, just Google it, and Apple Music will pop up, Spotify, and every other streaming network, you know what I'm saying? Network out there. So yeah. And I got a brand too, New South. That's actually the brand. That's what we represent. We got these Houston hats right now. You know what I'm saying? That's New South right there. So, you can follow us too on official New South. We got merch. We got hoodies, hats. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually doing pretty, really, really good right now too. You know what I'm saying? So I catch myself pressing up more merch like every other week. You know what I'm saying, by the bundle. So people's really rocking with it. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if the hats just look so dope or whatever. But
yeah. Hell
me
yeah.
and my boy Fed doing it.
Hey, shout out to Fed Marciano.
Fed Marciano, yeah. That's my boy, my partner in crime.
Hey, and if you guys haven't heard yet, if you're watching this later, we also have Hustle Town Network, the website, and we have a streaming service now. Well, it's just a streaming where we add, the artists. So we'll definitely add some of the cuts from your album in rotation. So if people want to hear it, they can tune in to HustleTownNetwork.com, and we can have some of that, streaming play run for you up there. But again, it starts with following. So if you want more information on Moy, the merch, the hat he's wearing, the music, you want to link up with them on a collab, it starts with following him. So follow him on IG, Moy_Canales. Dat Boy Moy on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Dat Boy Moy. It's been a minute since I've been on that, but it's still going. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You catch me more on Instagram Live, story mode. So just holler at me, you know what I'm saying, on that.
Definitely will. So I appreciate you, Moy, for stopping by. We'll definitely catch up with you again. Any new projects, anything they got to look out for?
I'm actually working on my next album right now. It's going to be called Birthday Boy. It drops on December 11th, which is my birthday, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically going to be my winter project.
Oh, wow.
I'm already working on that. I got my boy Propane on it. That's going to be the first single. The song's called Black Love, Brown Pride. The song's basically about, Black Love, Brown Pride. Not too much going after the system. It's a lot of songs out there with people going after the system. This is more about us being proud of who we are. So it's a good feeling song instead of like an attack Donald Trump type of song. It's more like this is a gem. Like the beat got some salsa mixed to it with a bass line. And you know what I'm saying? And the homie Propane killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I got the homie Baeza out there. He from the West Coast too. I linked up with him on this album too. So we doing that, and it's gonna be about 10 tracks. I got 3 more left to go. The homie Track Sounds just sent me a couple beats right now, so that's what I've been listening to, and that dude got some heat. He's one of my favorite producers in the city. You know what I'm saying? I got Jay Carden, who also produced for French Montana. He's working on this album as well too, and of course, my boy Risco Funk. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it like that. Awesome. It's dope. So yeah, look out for Birthday Boy dropping December 11th, and go listen to it for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right, y'all be sure to follow Moy Canales, Moy_Canales on IG. And thank you again for watching. We're going to have more of these interviews. We've got Young Easy that's going to be coming up, Heavyweight Music. and a whole other artists that we just have so many we got to catch up on. But I'm glad that Moy, you were the first person we had on that we haven't had anybody on in a while. So I appreciate you taking the time, talk with us about the project. And yeah, just, you know, let us know whatever you have going on and we'll be happy to have you back on.
Okay, no doubt. Appreciate it for having me.
All right, thank you, Moy. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Share the video. Gracias.